vlog, everybody. So today we're going to talk about home decor, and I'm going to zoom, there we go, a little more so I can show you what I have. So I didn't have a video last week because I really wanted to do like a home tour, like a fall home tour. Well, you think you buy these things and then you put them in your house and you realize, oh my gosh, I don't have anything. It doesn't look like it even made a dent. So I'm going to show you just the bits and bobs that I have and that I bought this year. And I'll try to remember where I got them from because some of the stuff sold out. It's just that time of year. Everyone buys in August and I'm one of those people. but you know, then some of the stuff's not left over. So anyway, okay. I guess we'll get started. Let's get started with an antique find I found a long time ago. So I have this on my table. I know it's not Thanksgiving yet, but I'm not a big spooky Halloween fan. Like, I'll do the pumpkins. I love that. I love it, the fall harvest. I'm a harvest girl. I'm not a scary Halloween girl. So I figured I'd put out my little turkeys now. Why not? So I have two of those. And these are just beeswax candles. So, and it says Japan on the bottom. So yeah, little vintage turkeys. I think these are so cute. I wish I could find like a giant one, like an even bigger version. For like a centerpiece, maybe put like an arrangement in it. I think that'd be really pretty. So I have those, and then I have these pumpkins right here. I got these from Hobby Lobby. They are like the Cinderella pumpkins. They're a little weathered. They have like that weathered colored stem. Really light, they're just resin. I got a white one, and I got an orange one, and I put these under my hutch behind me on the bottom because it's like open as like the arches, and I thought these were really cute. I got these from Hobby Lobby, and yeah, I got them on sale because why pay full price at Hobby Lobby, because everything's always on sale within a few weeks. So those are new this year, and then I bought this last year. I was on like a primitive style kick for a while because it looks very arts and crafts, and it looks like something you can make. So it's not like, obviously I can't make these pumpkins, you know, but I can make something like this. And so I thought, well, that'd be fun to try and do a DIY with sometime. Maybe I'll try maybe next year. I'm not sure. I'll move you just a little bit. And then I have these. I've had these forever. I got these at Hobby Lobby probably 5 years ago, to be honest. And yeah, I have two white ones, and I have two green ones. Here's the other one. They remind me of like 70s. Very sad. I think it's because my grandma, she had this gnome in her living room, and I'm not a fan of gnomes. People move the gnomes and they say you're not supposed to do that, and I believe them because I ain't messing around with that. But I thought this was cute. Last year I was like, oh, I don't like it, it's ugly. But I kept it around because I was like, well, I might need it someday. I don't know. And I was right. So I guess the next thing, I got this runner from Target. It's the Hearth and Hand, and I'll try and show you. It's got like this little vine sort of detail. There it is. And it goes the whole border. And it's just a cute like linen runner. And I thought that'd look really nice on as my centerpiece. And or on my table for my centerpiece. And then I'll show you my centerpiece. I'm gonna take it apart because it's gonna fall if I don't. So here's more of those little vine pumpkins that I used in my last video for the front porch. I just love these things. I just love them. They're just so pretty, and I'm just gonna keep buying them probably. And this is my little grapevine cornucopia. Bought it last year at Hobby Lobby, and I filled it with little like gray buffalo plaid pumpkins. But I like buffalo plaid on some things, but it's just not my vibe. So I didn't add it to any of my decor this year. But I thought that was really pretty. So I have that. And then I have some of these maple stems. So yeah, this is kind of just a random fall haul. Okay, sorry about that. My dogs, they were playing and they could be quite loud. So I guess I'll pick up kind of where I left off. I think I was going for my centerpiece things. So this is my little copper pot. I'm sure you guys have seen it in the first video. I thought it would be really pretty to use it as a centerpiece, and I got these, oh gosh, are they called sedum? I'm not sure. They're faux. I got them off Amazon. But I thought they were like a really pretty sort of fall purple. I liked it. So, and there's another one of those pumpkins too. So that. Let me give you a little look here. There you go. And then I bought this a long time ago. I think it was when we moved in. It's a hearth and hand, like a cutting board. It's decorative. You don't use it to actually cut with, but yeah, I've had it for a while. It does have a little stain on it, so I guess you're not supposed to get any sort of water on this because the stain just comes off. But maybe they've already fixed that kind of stuff. I don't know. But I've had this forever, and I thought this would be really pretty with the cornucopia on it, the copper teapot on it, and my little maple stems, and then my turkey candlesticks. So that's the that's the dining room. And then for my entryway, my husband surprised me with these last year. This is also from Target. This is the Hearth and Hand Target. They're just really pretty maple stems in a little vase. And so this goes on my entryway. I have like this cubby style, I think it's on my Instagram in my autumn from last year. I got it from this amazing furniture store that's really local to me. And so I put this on it and I thought that's really pretty. So that is there. And then I also have this pumpkin that I put next to it. This is the Hobby Lobby grapevine illuminated pumpkin. They sold out on me again. I was gonna get like 3 or 4 of these bad boys because I just think they're copper. So I think they're just so pretty. They're so pretty, and I feel like they're timeless. I mean, honestly, I feel like this is something you probably would have seen in the 90s, you know, like Martha Stewart, you know, that sort of colonial vibe with like Colonial Williamsburg. I don't know. I think of these things, maybe I'm wrong, but I could see that, you know. And I bought these pumpkin shaped like wreath, like metal, like the frame of a wreath, or some sort of swag that you would make with it. I tried to make one of these myself and it did not work out. I tried it. It was dangerous. So I just scrapped it. I'm like, I'm not doing this. This is dangerous. So anyway, I'm just gonna buy grapevine pumpkins from now on. I'm just gonna buy them because it saves so much time. It didn't actually save me any money. I could have just bought more of these instead of buying the supplies to make them. So I'm not doing that. Anyway, I got this tray too because I like the look of like things collected, like a collected vignette, you know. And yeah, it's just a scalloped like water hyacinth, I think is how you say it, tray. And so like my pumpkin sits in it, this sits in it, and I have the white version of this one in it. And it's just right by the drawer, and it's so pretty. It's so cozy. I love baskets. I think especially the water hyacinth material. I think that's my favorite. It's very chunky. It's very cozy. And then, well, I guess I'll show you my wreath. This kind of matches my maple stems. But I got this at Hobby Lobby. Oh, and I got the tray at Hobby Lobby also. So I got this at Hobby Lobby. And I thought this was so pretty. It's just the right coloring. You know how maple can be really, really orange? Like this is orange. It's on the verge of almost being too orange. But I think it's great. And this is more of like a subtle beigey, pinkish. They have like, there's like this color, and then they have this color, and then a lighter color. It's Hobby Lobby. So, yeah, I think they had it this year. They may still have it, I don't know. But I think it's one of my favorites. It just makes everything so cozy. I just love that warm pinky orange. I just love it. And then I wanted to get some new garlands this year. So I got this. This is a more primitive style. I like it. I like it, but I think it needs a little more. I got this from Factory Direct Craft. And it's I think it's 5 feet. And it's just a very primitive, crafty kind of garland. And I thought I'd put it up above my cabinet. But I have so much up there already. I think it would just be so cluttered looking, and then I'd worry about the little bits coming off on to like food or something, or like knocking, you know, something off. So I didn't use it there. I put it on my fireplace, but it needs more. Because I bought, let's see if maybe you can see. Here, let's pick you up even more. So I bought this garland, and I got it from Kirkland's. It's a home decor store. If you're in like Texas and down south and everything, I'm sure you've heard of it. And I thought it was so pretty. I'm like, oh my God. I think maybe I don't know if they have a garland. This is actually not a garland, but I'm using it as a garland. I bought 2 swags. Because I think this garland would be too long, and like, it would like wonk off the sides, and I don't like that. So I like it like thick in the center, and then kind of tapered out. So I have that up there, and I think that's just beautiful. I love that. And it matches my little Cinderella pumpkins too. So, yeah. Let's see, is there anything else? Oh yes, I bought this because it's grapevine, of course. It's my vibe. So, this is Hobby Lobby as well. The candle is just it looks a little green to me, but I can always pop it out and put my other one in there. But I thought that was really pretty. It's just a nice centerpiece. So that's on my fireplace with the new garland. And I'm trying to think. I think that's it. I think that's everything I got. Yeah. So that was my little fall haul. In the beginning of this video, you'll see little bits of each item in its place. And then, yeah. So the other plan for today, we are going antiquing. And I wouldn't say thrifting, because a lot of this stuff is it's not like thrift prices, and I know those things have gone up anyway, so like what is a thrift price? But today we're going to visit the most beautiful garden market I've ever seen in my life. Oh my gosh, it's just beautiful. It reminds me of like a shop you would see in the Cotswolds. You know, I love watching things about the Cotswolds, and it's just perfect. You walk in and you'll see, it's just, I tried to go as slow as possible, but I was really excited. I was like, oh my gosh, look at this, like in my head. And I'm like, oh, that's a great one. I gotta take a picture of that. So yeah, you'll see the inside of this place, and it was beautiful. It's a floral shop as well. It's, they have like garden, it's like a nursery and a gift shop, a floral shop. Yeah, and it's connected to this Italian place, and it's just the prettiest little like garden seating area along the sidewalk with its cute little fence. Oh my goodness. It was really cute. I want to go back. And we went through the back to the greenhouse. Oh, it was beautiful. The things that they've repurposed are just wonderful. And oh, I wish I could afford some of those things someday. But it's beautiful. And so we went there, and then we went to a antique shop, like a vintage shop, and it has tons of vendors in it. It's 2 floors, and I saw a few ironstone pieces I really wanted. And then I saw, I zoomed in, you'll see, I found this whiskey bottle, and it was so like a whiskey crock sort of bottle, you know, with the little tiny circle handle and the little lid. And there was 2 of them. One was extra crackly. I liked that one. And then the other one was just, I think it was probably the same age maybe, but the other one had just had more wear. I didn't pick it up because I didn't know exactly where I wanted to put it. And it was blue and white, and to me that's spring. I associate like the blue and like the blue willow, or, you know, and the transfer wear with springtime, you know. So I didn't get it. I'm sure it'll be there when I go back. And then just some more ironstone they had, and I thought was really pretty. Good prices on that, actually. And then we went to the next shop. Oh, it was beautiful. It was everything. It's the last shop. It's the Sparrow and Nightingales, and they have a lot of primitive stuff, which is, I love that. I feel like I'm mixed with like cottagecore, which could be primitives, and then I'm French country and like English country. I love old world style. So this place, we walk in, and we walk a little further in, and then there's this giant metal turkey. You'll see it. It melted my heart. The entire trip, I just kept seeing fowl. I saw chicken, turkeys, geese, ducks. Oh, I just wanted it all. I loved it so much. And maybe I'm just on that sort of kick, but they had that, the white turkey. And then they had this wooden, I'm gonna say it looks like a loon, like the ducks. I suppose they're a duck. I mean, I don't know. They look like a duck, but I think they're called loons. But anyway, it was wooden, and it was on pegs and then like a wooden stand. And it was, you know, it was just flat, but painted. It was really pretty. I wanted it to. And then we got further in, and we kept seeing more stuff. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to buy everything. There was this, it looks like a sampler. I'm not sure it was actually hand stitched, but it was beautiful, and it was like $85. I was tempted on that one because I want to replace my my quoted sign. It's behind you on the wall in my dining room, and I want to replace it with something, and I think that was it. So we'll see. I don't know. And yeah, it was just a beautiful store. Anyway, I hope you enjoy shopping with me today. I don't talk during the shopping videos. That way you guys can just see for yourselves and you don't have like my opinion. Maybe I don't like something, but you do. And that's great. That's what makes the world go round. So I thought that I would just put it to music, and I hope you enjoy. I'm gonna say, I hope you stick around for the shopping because it is really fun and it's beautiful. I love shopping videos. So yeah, this kind of turned into like a hodgepodge of autumn and shopping, and I got to spend the best day with my best friend, and we went and got coffee afterwards. We went and saw friends and looked at furniture, which is my favorite thing, and I love furniture. I wish our house was more closed off, like less open concept, because then I'd have more space for like wall shelves and any sort of storage furniture that I just love. Oh gosh. But anyway, yeah, so let's go shopping. are back. That was so fun. Thank you for joining me today and shopping, and I hope you got some inspiration for your own home. I think that's what I love most about shopping videos, is because you can see things that you've never seen before or in a different way. And I always think like, I could make that. I could make that. Why would I buy that? You know, I could make it myself. Kind of like the pumpkin situation. Well, I guess that's not a good example. I'm just gonna buy them instead of try to make them. But yeah, I always get inspired by shopping videos and the way the stores do their displays. I think it's so creative, and that's my love language. That just speaks to me. Creativity speaks to me. And yeah, so if you like this video, I hope you stick around. You comment, you can like, you can subscribe. That'd be great. And I hope to see you again next week. I'm not quite sure what kind of video I'm gonna do next week. I might just be creative with it. But yeah, so thank you for stopping by, and I'll see you next time.